In the room? Oh.
Freeman, let's go with you because you here. Okay. Good. I don't think there is a good hair or bad hair. I think there's different textures. Like, basically, we have different textures of hair, which is, of course, fine. But if you take care of your hair, anybody can have good hair. Mm-hmm. What would somebody say? What would like society define as good hair versus bad hair? Society? Oh. You get one chance.
As far as like within the black community, like when you say good hair, I think that good hair means that you don't have to get a relaxer. Like anybody who doesn't have to get a perm is considered to have good hair. You don't have to perm your hair. That's what I think.
More so like what's manageable. Like if people have knotty hair and their perm, like say you get a perm and it's still on TV, they be like, dang, Shirley, your hair is a mess. Like you got that straight from Africa or stuff like that.
Long hair doesn't necessarily mean good hair. Like I have long hair, but I get perms. Like if I don't get a perm, my new growth is horrendous. So after a perm and flat and all that good stuff, that's what you see when I be swinging and stuff. But before that,
it takes a lot of effort.
It takes a lot of effort. So.
How many people in here have like classified themselves as light skinned? Okay, I'm about to say. And then how many would you define yourselves as, and listen to what I'm saying, dark skin? Oh. Okay. And then somebody say brown skin?
Dark
skin. Right? And how many people have been encountered in their lifetime somebody telling you that you're better or worse for being whatever you categorize yourself as, or somebody categorizing yourself as something else? Like have you ever been told it's good or bad to have been light skin or dark skin or something like that? Raise your hand so you can just pick a hand of the room. So you've been told. Okay. So for instance, for those in the room who consider themselves to be brown skin or dark skin, like what's something that you've been told based on your complexion about like who you are as a person? Sharita.
Oh my goodness, the whole line story. Once I have the worst time, like usually when I meet guys, one of the first things they say is, dang, you pretty and you dark skinned, because usually you don't find pretty dark skinned girls, so when you find one, that means something. Or they say, I don't usually go for the dark skinned girl, I like light skinned girls, but so that says a lot about you, like, excuse me. Or they even go in the hair thing, or guys would be like, usually, because if I have my hair like in the bush, guys will usually say stuff like, yeah, usually, light skinned girls, their hair curl up, but you dark skinned and you pretty and your hair curl up, I'm supposed to be flattered, like.
Bad. I mean, like, that just means that they're just uncomfortable with that. Like, that's what you are. Like, why would you try to deny, you know what I'm saying, unless you got, like, a genetic disease that, like, impairs your skin color. I don't see why not just...
Oh, like vitiligo?
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people do use it to even their skin tone when they have what Michael Jackson had claimed he had over the years or whatever. So, but...
Well, I think even in being bad to say, oh, well, that's who you are and you should be happy, I think it's easier said than done. If you're happy with yourself and that's you, but each person is different. So just because you come out like, you might come out brown skin, you might really think, not necessarily I'm a white person, but I just really don't like this complexion. If you're going to go around your whole life not being happy, if you have a chance to change it, like, go ahead and try to change it. If it works out for the best, it does, it doesn't. But if it makes you feel happy about yourself at the end of the day, like, who are you to deny it to anybody just because you're happy within yourself, that sort of thing. So
okay.
I try to be the devil's advocate in certain situations like this, because a lot of people could look at it and say that's dumb for him to do it. And as far as Sammy Sosa, he may have his reasons to do it, but as far as like regular individuals who's trying to make it in order to progress in a society like this nowadays, they look at every little thing. So a lot of companies, they may not admit it or not, but they're looking for certain people that not only have certain skills and are pretty adept in the intellectual department, but they want you to look a certain way as well. That's why some people try to bleach their skin, and then other people are insecure with themselves because they're looking for a certain person who they could call their significant other, and it's pretty difficult today, if you're too light or too dark, that's why people bleach their skin, and that's why Caucasians get tan. That's a big.
But when you look at him, is the first thing that comes to your mind not he's a damn fool?
Well, my roommate for my freshman and sophomore year was white, and she used to tan a lot. And I asked her what it was, and she said it's just like us, how we say like light skin and dark skin. They have that same thing apparently, but to them it's not being paler, it's pretty. It's being darker, it's being pretty. And so I guess it's like the same thing like us. Like when we go out in the sun, we're like, man, I can't get no tan. You know what I mean? And to them it's like, I'm trying to go in the sun and get dark.
Well, I know I still get made fun of today, kind of, and it doesn't really bother me too much anymore, but, like, the way I talk and the way, like, I actually talk, people assume that I'm, not assume that I'm white, but, like, I feel like that's, like, one of the issues among, like, black people today is, like, oh, you don't listen to this kind of music, you don't dress this kind of way, like, you grew up around these kind of people, you're white, like, I don't know, I just kind of grew up with that, and it really used to bother me, like high school, I think I love it too much anymore.
I went to private middle school, and I went to DeMatha High School for a year, and I guess you consider all of that to be white in culture, or not. And then I went to High Point in Prince George's County, and honestly, it was a big change from that, but I don't think it's anything bad or classifies you as being white or black. I think it kind of just comes to be that's just what you are. Like you might see a lot more people. That are black and talk a certain type of way. But if you really wait or look around, you'll find just as many white people that talk quote unquote black, if you will, or whatnot. But that's not because they're trying to even emulate anybody. That's just what they know, and that's all you know. Like a lot of Caucasian people coming from Prince George's County schools, at least my high school. They talk the way they are, but that's just all they know. It's nothing that like, oh, well, they're just trying to be black or black's trying to be white. It's just what you are. That's what it is.
We are beautiful, no matter what they say. Yes, words won't bring us down. I am not this skin. I am not your expectations, no. I am not my head. I am not the skin. I am the soul that lives.
People start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live. And let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive.